Magandang buhay everyone! Welcome to Menjola Support Group 2018. I'm Moira nga pala and for today, ito po yung magiging setup natin. I'll be your master facilitator po and I hope everyone will be comfortable po with what we will discuss for today.
Good day po. I am happy to be here. I know we all have something. We all need something in terms of helping. But can I just know what will be the topic discussed for today po?
We will discuss today one of the most talked about topics in law, which is the use of surnames or apelido. And to start with guys, ako naman sana mauuna na mag-share ng story para syempre hindi kayo mahiya when it's your time to talk and when it's your time to share. Ako nga po pala ulit si Morna Lu Clemente and I am currently married. I am happily married. Pero hindi ko kinuha yung surname ng husband ko. It is allowed by law naman. And I believe na yung civil status, yun lang naman yung nagbabago. Hindi naman pwedeng yung name kahit hindi na siya magbago. And when it comes to unity naman, you can still feel independent when you're in that relationship. Meeting my husband was like a dream. At that moment, as cheesy as it may sound, alam kong siya na nga. But before we got married, dalaga pa lang ako nun, I've always wanted to keep my surname. At first, my husband was not open to that idea. May times na halos pag-awayan na namin. Pero after explaining, he understood me naman and finally agreed. Keeping our surname even after marriage is allowed by law. And the reason why I kept mine, kasi it gave me the feeling of independence, even if I'm united to another person. And that's the story of my marriage. Thank you everyone for listening. Since tapos na ako, it's your time to share naman. And I hope na huwag kayong mahihiya pagka mag-share kayo about our stories. So guys, anyone can get a conversation going. So if you want to be the one to talk first, go ahead. Huwag mahihiya. Bawal dito yan.
So, I'll start the conversation po. My name is Tracy Catido Migpe and kakagaling ko lang po sa proseso ng annulment. I filed an action in the court and in-approve po ng court yung petition ko. So, sa kadahilan ng yun, I can now use my maiden name o yung apelyido ko po ng dalaga ko. At ayun po ay Dumikpe. Habang nasa mall ako, I saw my husband Gerard with his mistress. I immediately went home after ko sila makita. I waited for him na makarating sa bahay. I confronted him and asked him kung nasan siya ng mga oras na yon. He answered all my questions. Pero lahat ng sagot na ay kasinungalingan. Pero sa huli, he admitted his mistake. Sobrang sakit kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ako nagkamali. Hindi ko alam kung saan ako nagkulang. Ayoko na kasi hindi ko na mabilang kung ilang beses ako nagpatawad. Hindi ko na mabilang kung ilang beses ako nagpasensya. This time, I will file an annulment. Hindi ko na kaya. Ito na ang huli. Napagod na ako. And ayun po yung story ko, kaya I can use my maiden name ulit kasi I filed an action and I'm now legally single. Thank you for listening.
Wow, tunay mo naman kaming napahanga dun. Sana naman maging inspiration ka for the ones who struggle the way you've struggled. And sana naman huwag kang mahihiyang i-share pa yung story mo. And sana you continue on to be strong. And thank you for sharing your story.
Good morning po, and I'm Dave Panlaki. I am an adopted child po. And ginagamit ko pong surname ngayon ay yung pong surname na nag-adapt sa akin, which is Maria Panlaki. So, in 2008, my mom, Maria Panlaki, was longing for a baby. For some reasons, hindi sila makapag-conceive ng asawa niya, which is Milan. She went to San Beda Oratory for Boys. Habang kinakausap niya yung head ng oratory, nakita niya ako naglalaro sa may park. After that, nakuha niya ang loob ko and nakita naman ng head na okay naman records ni Maria, which is my mom. Then, inayos na nila yung papers and I'm officially adopted. My name is registered under my adopter and mom, Maria Panlaki. Kaya Dave Panlaki ang naipangalan sa akin. Also that day, I met the spouse of my mom na ngayon, kinikilala ko na din as my father na kahit wala sa papel. And that's my story po on how I was adopted last 2009 and kung bakit ngayon ginagamit ko po yung surname na Panlaki.
Thank you sa pag-share mo, Mr. Panlaki, and I hope you feel at home with the family you have today.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miguel Paulo Tejero, and I would be very happy to share to you my illegitimacy as an illegitimate child of my father. That's why I am using the surname of my mother ever since I was young.
It all started when they started to have a small conversation in a restaurant where they really got acquainted with each other and was able to have connection to each other. Based from that, be connected physically with each other and was able to procreate, and I was made. After that time that my parents knew that I was created, Louis even tried to pay my mom for me to get aborted. He doesn't want me to be born because he don't want to take full responsibility over it. Basically because he is still not ready yet. But that did not stop my mom. He came along with her own life and eventually met this guy named Gerard. Eventually, after some time, my mom Jessica and Gerard got married. I am grateful because Gerard doesn't treat me unequal compared to other members of the society.
And that was my story of being an illegitimate child. I hope everyone learned something about it and be able to apply the rules and regulations of the law when the situation comes in your lives. Thank you.
Nice, Miguel. You're brave for sharing that story. I hope you continue on being brave.
Good day po. I am Jared Clarence T. Reyes and I am the legitimated child of Mr. and Mrs. Reyes. I am currently using my surname, the surname of my father.
Ang aking magulang ay minor de edad noong ipinanganak ako dati. At dahil dito, ako ay isang illegitimate child. Sila ay estudyante pa lamang noong araw na pinagbuntis ako at ganun din nung pinanganak ako. Nung nasa kolehiyo ako, sila ay ikinasal. Dahil sa kasal na ito ng aking magulang, ako ay naging legitimated child.
So that's the reason why I am the legitimated child of Mr. and Mrs. Reyes. Thank you and thank you for listening.
Ang inspiring naman ng story ng parents mo. Thank you so much for sharing.
Ako naman po si Luis Malaybalay. Ako po ay legitimate child ng aking mga parents at wala naman pong issue sa aking apelyido. Gusto ko lang po ibahagi kung bakit po ako naging legitimate child ng aking mga parents. Nagsimula po ang kwento ng aking mga magulang nung sila po ay madalas na magkita sa isang kainan. Bilang prutas sa kanilang pagmamahalan, ako ay kanilang nabuo. Dinala ako ng aking nanay sa kanyang sinapupunan nung sila ay nagpakasal at ako ay ipinanganak nung sila ay kinilalang ganap na mag-asawa sa ilalim ng batas. Ipinapakita lamang dito na kung ang anak ng mag-asawa ay nagawa o naipanganak sa loob ng kasal, siya ay kikilalanin pa rin ng batas na legal na anak ng mag-asawa. So ayun po, that's the story why I became a legitimate child of my parents.
Thank you for sharing. And guys, so thank you for coming today. Thank you for sharing your stories. And sana naman you learned something from each other about your inspiring stories, about the stories na sana ay maging ma-resolve naman in the near future. And for pag kung meron kayong friends, family friends, or anyone na close to you na meron din similar problems to what you've experienced, Menjola support group is always open for people like that. So, thank you everyone for today and sana ingat kayo sa pag-uwi nyo. Thank you guys.